Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, jetblack the one and only here with another exciting video. And in this video, I'm going to be facing off against your boy Ryan in another match. I'm going to continue playing my Comic Hand Stall deck. I don't know if Ryan is going to continue playing Indie Mayan or not, but we'll see. I've changed my deck. In the last video, match number 1, I used Toon Kingdom. This time around, I'm using Toon World because I think Toon World is just better than Toon Kingdom in this particular matchup. While Toon Kingdom gives your Toon monsters more protection, if your opponent can negate Toon Kingdom, Toon Bookmark can't save it, so you end up in a very weird predicament. I'm going to choose to go second. Let's look at what we draw. Hopefully it'll be something good. So already immediately alarming, I haven't drawn any cards. Let's see. Suddenly I have drawn cards. So this hand has a lot of defense in it. I can use Storming Mirror Force, Quaking Mirror Force, and Negate Attack in order to protect my board. I can use Toon World to activate the effects of Comic Hand. I can use Toon Bookmark in order to grab Comic Hand from my deck to my hand. So there's like a good bit of interesting stuff I could potentially do. Because he's not playing Indie Mayan anymore, Toon Kingdom might actually be better than Toon World in this instance. But I didn't get rid of Toon Kingdom, I simply put it in my side deck. So if I suddenly start getting bodied because I'm using Toon World instead of Toon Kingdom, I do have an out. So hopefully that out will be able to help. Let's see, so he summoned Stardust Dragon. I'm going to start by playing Toon Bookmark because I need that search. He activated Assault Mode Activate. Okay. I'm going to use Toon Bookmark to add Comic Hand from my deck to my hand. Let's see. When a card or effect is activated, you contribute this card and negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. During the end phase, if this effect was activated this turn, you could special summon this card from the graveyard. So he can do that in reaction to any like card or effect activation, which puts me in a dangerous position. Because if I activate Comic Hand, he'll tribute his own monster, getting rid of it, so then I can't actually grab it with Comic Hand. He can also use that to just stop me from activating Toon World. You know, I'll never get Toon World to go off if he's like tributed his monster already. So that's kind of spicy. Huh. But what if I activate like Swords of Revealing Light? Can I bait him into activating the effect prematurely? Though would it really be prematurely? I suppose not. Because even if he tributes his guy, I still can't like steal it with Comic Hand the same turn or anything like that. But if he gets rid of my Swords of Revealing Light, then I can activate Toon World without being afraid of him specifically getting rid of Toon World by that effect, because Toon World would already be active, so he couldn't use Stardust Dragon Assault mode to get rid of Toon World. And the bait worked. I got him to use the effect to get rid of swords. But now I have Toon World. Spicy. So that worked as I was imagining it would. Let's see how this plays out. So now when he brings his assault mode back, he can negate one comic hand, but he wouldn't be able to negate two comic hands. But who's to say you would ever negate two comic hands? Yeah, the idea of him negating two comic hands. He needs more than one monster that I would want to steal. He has an assault mode activated in his hand. Is he tribute summoning? Or did he synchro summon with those two? It looks like he synchro summoned into Stardust. He's going into battle phase. He can stop one of my effects, but not both of my effects. Okay. I'm gonna activate Quaking Mirror Force. He activates the tribute effect to get around it, which is totally fine. Stardust Dragon. See, Stardust can only stop destruction. But we're not planning to destroy anything. Big Baby Assault mode can stop any effect activation. And that's where things are a bit scarier. I mean, I can keep setting up defenses. Yeah, if I had two comic hands, I at the very least could bait it. Yeah, I could bait it without much fear of any, repercussions. Now he has two of them. So he could negate two comic hands. Now he has three of them. He can negate all three comic hands. He's going into battle phase. Oh, he can negate all of my defenses. Yep. Wait, am I stupid? let's see. If a toon world you would control would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from the graveyard instead. Toon bookmark only protects toon world, not comic hand. So earlier when I was afraid of him trying to get rid of toon world, I should have just played toon world instead of playing like Swords of Revealing Light. He would have tried to have gotten rid of toon world and he would have failed anyways? I don't know. Excuse me, maybe it was fine, the judgment call that I made. But now I'm not so sure. I'm gonna activate 1 day of peace. He doesn't want 1 day of peace. He's not a fan of that. I guess because he can win next turn, so why would he want 1 day of peace? He's on that warpath. Right now I'm trying to see if Toon Kingdom would have made a difference or not. I honestly don't know. I think it wouldn't have made a difference. Because essentially he's like stopping me from being able to do the thing that I need to do. Oh, negate attack. He didn't stop. So I'm going in for Hidden Armory. Got rid of my only copy of Final Countdown. So, I mean, I wasn't going to stall out of this one anyways. And he's not going to let this comic hand fly. So, no luck on using comic hand to steal one of his guys. I mean, yeah, sometimes it's like, is it better to do nothing, or is it better to try that one thing? I'm gonna pick inactivity, but it probably would have been better to have tried to have stolen one of his things. It wouldn't have changed his board state. I mean, if he let me steal one of them, he still would have 2 of them. Like, it shouldn't change too much. Not without my defense. Like, without back row to keep everything safe, it really doesn't matter. But this Stardust strat actually works surprisingly well. I mean, I guess it's not surprising. Ooh, hashtag GG, hashtag good game, hashtag handshake. You already know. So that's round 1 of this first match. So Toon Kingdom is arguably a better card for this matchup. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. He's stopping Comic Hand from going off, and it doesn't matter like what you're running. It's still gonna stop Comic Hand. It's one of those situations. Ryan said in the anime, Hidden Armory is called Arms Hole. Arms Hole sounds weird, but I guess it kind of fits with the artwork. Because it's an arm going through a hole to get arms. So it's like a play on words. I see it. I think Ryan's busy sending me these Facebook Messenger fun facts instead of hopping on this round 2. Ryan said, which makes more sense given the artwork. I agree. Like, I understand where you're coming from, Ryan. Okay, so Ryan's jumping in. See, if he can get Stardust, he can kind of screw me over pretty quickly. And if I steal anything that makes up Stardust, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's inconsequential to steal anything that makes up Stardust, rather than just stealing Stardust. But Stardust, normal Stardust, I could steal. But Assault Mode Stardust, I can't steal. And that's where the issue lies. See, he has Assault Mode activate now. It's getting too spicy. See? Then he said Assault Mode activate. At any point he could activate Assault Mode activate, and it would change the target. Let's see. First thing I'm gonna do is activate Toon Table of Contents. I'm going to use it to add Toon Bookmark from my deck to my end. Then I'm going to activate Toon Bookmark. If it'll let me. Yeah, he's like, right then, Assault Mode activate. Now I have one copy of Comic Hand. Wait a minute. I'm gonna activate Toon World. Okay, he didn't go for the tribute. I was thinking last turn, well, like last game, it would have done nothing for him to go for it. So if we could have baited it, it would have been nice. I'll go for Swords of Revealing Light. He can tribute to pop it. Like if I stole his Assault Beast or whatever, would it really matter? Okay, so he didn't take that risk. It's like I gotta protect my cards at all costs. This will at least buy us a little bit of time. We know that next turn we can use Toon Bookmark in order to add another Comic Hand from our deck to our hand. We're gonna go for Final Countdown, boys. He could always trigger off a Final Countdown, stop it. But the odds of me living that long are very low. He did. He decided to trigger off a Final Countdown. That means I can use Toon Bookmark without, like, any hesitation. And now I have 2 Comic Hands. So I can potentially Yaga his Stardust Assault Mode. feel like I need to side deck Monster Reborn. Because if I could side deck Monster Reborn, in cases like this, where the reason why you can't take the monster is because it's not alive, you can just take the monster with Monster Reborn. It wouldn't really matter. Yeah, it's such a conundrum. So it doesn't matter how many comic hands I have. If he stops one, he gets rid of the target, like the thing you would want to use comic hand for. I mean, actually, no. I can use the 2 comic hands, and it'd be fine. As long as he can't get rid of the thing I steal, then we're Gucci. So he stops it, I just activate it again. And I take his assault beast. Like it doesn't, like I just realized it doesn't matter how strong his monster is if I can just swing at him with assault beast. So he uses back to the front to bring Psy Reflector back. Okay. He gets an assault mode added to his hand. I attack directly for 19. I just try to go for it again. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what monster I steal. If I can keep whatever monster I steal protected, then we're good. He can summon like his really big guy, but I can always attack directly with whatever I steal. So Ryan said I should have attacked Reflector. Let's see. He gave me some life points. Reflector is a tuner. We'll see what you do with it, Ryan. Okay. He's got a level 7 and a level 1 on deck. I like the kind of cybernetic aesthetic that these assault modes have. Also, I'm about to stay up a little bit later than I would have preferred to. I'm fairly interested in seeing how Ryan's gonna get around this. Because I believe I'm in a fairly good position. So he uses that effect, gets rid of swords, I just activate another swords. It's like, what does he do now? He doesn't do anything, and then I just go into my battle phase and I attack him directly for a little less than 2,000. He uses assault mode activate. He brings in the assault mode version. I replay and attack directly for 19. Yeah, like I can just keep hitting him. I don't know why I was so fixated on trying to steal his assault mode. I don't need to steal his assault modes. If none of his assault modes can hit me, and like half of my deck is based around like defense, then I should just keep like defending myself, and I should be fine. Aw shit. Aw shit, what? When you suddenly realize that Ryan has that restrict, you're like, why is that in his deck? Why did he have that? Yo, that was kind of fresh. That was Teddy fresh. I can't lie. shit. You know, I'm not like in a particularly good spot to deal with that. That relinquished is pretty clutch though. He's waiting for all my, he's waiting for swords to go away. Excuse me. I'm gonna fill up my back row. Filling up my back row may not sound like a good idea, but I honestly don't think it can hurt me right now. Yeah, if the goal right now is to just stay alive until I can build up a play to not die, then so be it. Also, I have more cards in my deck than he does. So what's his contingency against me just straight up stalling? Like, what if my goal is actually just to stall him out? To where he decks out of cards. If I can survive 19 turns, then I should be good. That's all I have to do. "19 turns is all I need." Dang it. Frame Lord Omega's pretty powerful. Okay, we'll just have to be careful. But I did not expect him to pull out the Omega. So he's activating Omega at the end of my turn. It's like like stalling me out. Like, by waiting for stuff to happen. I mean, is it though? Now that I think about it, how much did that really do for him? No, I don't know what I thought Frame Omega was gonna do, but he's not doing shit, so it doesn't really matter. Only 17 more turns to go. Okay. He's going into his battle phase. The safest bet would be to activate negate attack. I'm not sure if he can stop that. Yeah, like, it prevents him from even trying to stop it. Okay. We're gonna replace the negate attack that we used with another negate attack. Okay, 16 more turns to go. My board's so thick with defenses, it'd be very difficult, I think, for him to work around. So he goes for the swing again. I just activate negate attack. Because it ends the battle phase, like right after it goes off, it like just buys me a turn. Essentially. Now I have double storming mirror force. Double storming mirror force will probably hold him at bay. Because if I activate one and he says no, then I can activate like a second one. He'll be like, no. Well, I mean, I just really, like, there's nothing I can do right now that would necessarily stop everything. Because he can just say no to that, and then I can chain to that with a second one. And he can say no to the second one. And it's like two other effects can be chained. I can quake to set those two. So he gets those two back, but he also has like two set cards that are kind of just sitting on his field. So he doesn't really have as much that he can like rock with right now. Yeah, it's like what I really need are like some threatening roars. I need more like battle phase enders. I think Ryan's thinking. Normally I would go to bed at this time. So Ryan's got me up hella late. So I have 3 effects that I could activate. It doesn't really matter which 3 effects. I don't think. I'm not gonna chain off it. Maintaining the defensive wall is fairly difficult because like half my deck isn't based on the defensive wall and half my deck can't do what it needs to do. If I had a way to stop him from special summoning it back from the graveyard, like if I could keep him from getting his Stardust back, that would actually help a good bit. It seems like Ryan likely just has me. I'm gonna activate 1 Day of Peace. Is he gonna Ash Blossom it? Okay. We got the free 1 day. Aw, shit. Hidden Armory got rid of Threatening Roar. Add a Grave Comic Hand back to my hand. I'm gonna go for that Toon Table of Contents. Okay. Use it to add a Toon World. I'm gonna use Toon Bookmark. Add a Comic Hand from our deck to our hand. Gosh, this is just way too spicy. I set it to manual chaining. Well, it's over now. I have no defenses, so as long as he can get 2 of his like Assault Mode Stardust out, that's game. He uses those 2 to go into normal Stardust, then activates Assault Mode Activate to go into Assault Mode Stardust. Oh shit, my boy had the Monster Reborn. Use that to go into this dude for some reason. I actually don't know what why he summoned him. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna get hit. Wait, did my Waboku work? Even though I thought it got negated? Did it just work anyways? Why did Waboku work? These are the questions. I'm about to Hidden Armory on a hoe. Hidden Armory. Also, he just wins. Like, regardless of what I do, he takes this W. I'm pretty sure. I go for Comic Hand. I'm like, yo, get at me, ho. Give me that Stardust Dragon. Ryan's like, nah, I'll never give you the Stardust Dragon. Nigga, am I crazy? He let me take it. Give me your Psi Frame Gear Gamma. Give me all that. Give me, You gonna give me him. Give me him. Let me have him. Give me all that. Hand that shit over. Nope. Okay. Battle phase. Attack directly. Not enough to kill. He's bringing back his homeboys. Wait a minute. Why is it that when I stole his Stardust Dragon that I couldn't activate Stardust Dragon's effect in order to stop him from destroying a comic hand? I mean, in the end, I'm not sure how much that would have actually netted me. I feel like that would have helped me. It's kind of weird to think about. It's too late at night. If Ryan doesn't win, then there are too many issues with staying up too long. He goes into battle phase, hits me, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Got me. I'm not even sure what I could draw that would be like a godly draw. Pot of Extravagance would have been the godly draw, actually. Now I think about it. Toon Table of Contents is not the godly draw. Ryan should counter this. He should activate his effect to stop Toon Table of Contents. It just makes sense. Because if somehow Toon Table of Contents would have gotten me into like some bigger thing, it would be like his fault for not doing anything about it. I gotta go to bed, Ryan. You gotta kill me, Ryan, so I can go to bed. It's too late. I stayed up 10 minutes too late. It's time for me to die. Hashtag GG, hashtag good game, hashtag handshake. So this time he used assault modes, and I learned that assault modes are a pretty good counter against comic hand. So that's interesting. I'm curious if, like I said before, if I could stop him from special summoning. I feel like that could definitely help me out, but that's not like an easy fix. That's not something that I can do, and it wouldn't like severely like change my deck. So we'll see. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on this duel in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button. If favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring the notification bell to be notified whenever we do these videos. It's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the One Only, logging out. Peace, guys. Shake it again.